Okay, here we go. May. Let's see. Okay. This book. Just started the basic one over. I kind of have to turn down that music in my own ear a little. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Pardon that. Yonder in the country, something in the woods is very strange. Smoke. So I had blown through my character creation, so we get what we get, I guess. Roads, buzzard, beetle, snakes. I don't know if I'm supposed to be, or what I'm supposed to be thinking. Good sunshine at least. Ah. Breezes light that day. Timid birds. Right, the burning village. This is sort of my second. It's my second playthrough of the first act, so I'm very interested to see. Okay. X-fish. Yeah, that's the second guy, so it's like 2 and 3. Alright. They're friends. Quidborn. I love the random names. Alright, oh that's right. Be a lot faster this time. Got pretty freaking amazing at extinguishing fires. First time I was so confused, I didn't know what to do. Still standing at least. Doesn't know. That smell of smoke get inside. What do you mean he doesn't know? Excuse me. I didn't catch that before. Alright, let's see. Oh crap. Okay, so alright, I'm picking. I don't get necessarily. Is it a two-hander thing? Let's try the pickaxe this time. Last time I did the pitchfork. I am such a cautious little coward when it comes to this. Alright. Okay, good. We still do get the adjacency bonus. My goodness, they have a lot of movement. Why didn't he attack? It's not that I'm complaining. Ooh, no damage. Not that that's different. Oh. I like to set the bar low for myself. Alright, here. And just turn by moving. Well, see, I'm just choosing that because it's called Paladin. Ooh, Ember Arrows. Can't spread onto them. I like triple strikes. That's not bad. Okay. It just gives armor. It's pretty, though. Let's give it to Quidborn. Did it again. Some bandages inside. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight the fires. Millland is home. Quite possible he needs our help. About the tower. We meet and showed the tower in the hills. You been there? Yeah, once actually looking at the tracks. they go in that direction. So I guess hunters are trackers too. That makes sense. Prepare, follow the path. And they're friends. We're all friends. We're friends from childhood. We're definitely not ripping off the wheel of time. A wordless while passes. Quiet only heightens their worry. Pretty capable, right? I think he's gonna be the, what do they call mages? Figure this out. Just a farmer now. Scouting. Okay, so we gotta scout everybody to unlock the power of friendship. Okay, this happened before the tower where Nilin had arranged to meet. The two. He knows its rooms and floors well. He can survive being chased through them. And now I wait. Dust is deep. Alive is alive until the beast breaks through. Okay, so he's being pursued already. Stands separated in space and perspective as the crow and the wolf he looks down to. One of us must kill the other. Very philosophical for a guy who's been cornered by a monster. Ooh, fun emotes. Yeah, I don't think it... What does that even say? A cat in a box. I love it. It's called Chill with Cat. Yeah, we don't have to... They're not extra like on Twitch. Nilin bends to pull it loose. Books heavier than the slender spine suggests. Yeah, I get that too. Look at this. Full of strange stories, the folklore and folk long forgotten. Candlelight. Weeping strikes no significant bell in the weird story of a child watching candlelight reach the ceiling, pushing himself through it in a far realm of grown-ups. Tears of Oak Woman. That sounds like the kind of superhero they'd have back in the day. There's a weird rootless tragedy of a woman made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as she waits for her driftwood love to wash ashore. I feel like termites don't attack living wood, but I'm not a tree scientist, believe it or not, so I guess I'll leave that to the tree scientist. Nilin reaches last for the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. Something in him feels like it's coming loose. Oh, he's stuck here. Uh-oh, looks like his friend has gotten through his bookshelf barricade. In our yondering country, Nilin writes, words are ready. Oh, I didn't get that they write their own stories. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything. He's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Oh yeah. More and more the closer to 40 you get. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. In the wild black woods, the birds once belled a hateful silence. Chirps. He gets a headache, but it goes away. I feel like that's an aneurysm. Lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him. How do I feel? Powerful. Okay, so I want to see what a spoon does. Like, who grabs a spoon? I mean, I guess I could make a Rick and Morty reference there, but open wide beast. Is that a spoon reference? Did he make a different reference based on what he grabs? Alright, this is the coolest. I'm a huge fan of non-standard magic, and I have to say, Wildermyth has the coolest of the non-standardist. Alright, so now we're infused with that, we can blow it up and hit Pumbaa with splinters. Pumbaa does not like this. The bookshelf down on him. Goomba does not like the sponges at all. I'll drink to that. That was a tough one. So I did this before, but I never felt like I needed more targets. Allies can go all with false objects. That's actually pretty cool. Ooh, or damage. Got a scarf, a feather. It'll make them faster. That's always... That's gonna be annoying. I hate it when my monsters go first in battle. Or maybe it's movement space. I don't think it is, though. Monsters roam the ruin halls and rattle furniture. Wait, oh, more monsters. But Millen moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark with his spoon. Daylight lands on his wrist, cooling soothes his tired arm. Without naked, closes the door, gentle to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where did I get it from? Probably from the book, maybe. Just one of those things. Man's born with. Blossom in life when he needs them. Suddenly I could listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in the onion plant. I suppose I can get folks to call me a wizard. You are right there. Something happened? I forgot you two were coming. Catfish, and I barely made it. Catfish, what an odd name. Things are different than they were. Oh, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like that. Monsters? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Well, I'm a wizard. I feel like that's unique. I feel like my mystic in the last one didn't try to get people to call them a wizard. Okay, let's go. Roostrum, crow roost. It's a bird-themed, world. Not going to be done as rational, but at least it's a plan, I guess. Perfect understanding is likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Roostrum. Letting them nest here feels wrong. We don't have a plan, do we? Alright, let's see. Back in my house, it's pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you, or I just came out of there. If we're methodically patient, we can fend them off at least. Don't really know what all these stats do, so we'll go with courage. Alright, all heroes plus 2 damage, potency for 3 turns. Alright, well, there's that answer. Oh god, you wouldn't want to go into the wrong dumpster in this world. Look how the raccoons look. Okay, so this is the mystic of the fabled spoon. Alright, well, I kinda wanted to get eyes on that. I'm gonna beat you with my pickaxe. Okay, so it clearly through the door then, right? That's what I'm getting. Strong through the door vibes. Here we go. Next catfish can pop this thing open. And there's nothing there. I'm starting to feel kind of guilty about how I jerk my players around. We build up all this excitement. Let's see. We just skip to him. Yes, we can. There we go. Alright. Actually, what are my 78%? Well, that's troublesome. I feel like we're better off taking the hit, too. Oh no, we can do that. I forgot you can target areas. You don't have to target specific enemies. Oh, everybody knows raccoons have ranged attacks. I should have anticipated. Let's see how this goes. Uh-oh, that... Well, do I just have a basic attack? Oh, I didn't hit it. Dum-dum. Where? Not exactly what I meant to do, but that'll work. Ah, there we go. 100% chance to hit. That's normal, right? Oh, there we go. That is, alright. That's cool. Alright, we're getting a lot better RNG for loot on this one. No, just a basic shield, man. Calm down. Uneasily pleased. Alright, a last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluid darkened the dust. The calm exit to death is the most haunting way. It feels like they're suffering, sick. Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't look like any healthy raccoon I've ever seen. Hey, look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet. The sunrise sweeter not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. Oh, that's right, they make it their base. I've always liked the weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. Oh yeah, you blew up pieces of it too. I always knew this morning would rise, and I gaze in the sky and see destiny for myself that would inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight, people need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Alright, let's see. Kinsmen of the South. I feel like that has connotations for some people that would probably be bad. The Boar Servants. Oh, you can enter your own name. I'm not going to do that though. I like the Demons of the Epoch. That their inseparable rooms of rampant heroes are needed, the world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Demons of Epoch. Be remembered. Alright, so yeah. Improve their strategies. As they say, Rager's gonna rage. Alright, Chapter 1. Clear all hostile sites. Scout a rude glimpse. Alright, now that my dumbass realizes that you can... Oh, what is it? Oh, that you can cross water. A hot-headed snark. Well, goodness, I feel pretty attached to him already. Didn't take long to trek back to Roostrum, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. There's a lot of man bugs in this game. I feel personally attacked. Wait. It's you from the Heroes. That's right, anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. Everything alright? Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet and roost drone so far, but I heard those things you said. Doesn't want to just sit on his ass. It stuck me more than I would have thought. Okay, he's got like a pickaxe, it looks. So did he become a warrior? Forming a company of heroes, get one fired up. You're right though, it's certain spark of sense. If you think about it long enough. Well, we could use another fighter at our side if you're game. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. Far be it from us to turn you down. Oh, I get to pick. I feel like we need a decent line. With my history of getting archers killed, I probably should focus on that. So now we need to stay here and prepare him. That's what I kind of spaced on before. Alright. Huzzah, he's ready for adventure. Enrages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Well, I'm always going to pick a passive that cleaves. Alright. Okay, so we need to scout that. So let's just sort of... Well, let's just move towards it. I don't want to screw it up like I did last time. I actually ran out of time on Act 2 because I'm a dum-dum. Didn't know I could go over water. I think I've played enough enough Oregon Trail to know that you can ford the river almost to Drum Roost. Gusht. The wind will tell me. Darn it, Keel, you're a warrior, not a ranger. Hunter. See? It's so self-aware, I love it. He even was like, oh no, I'm not the wind guy. That was steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view, though, I'll say. Top 5. God, I suck at reading comics. And there's a catfish. Catfish? Catfish. Oh, an egg, that's right. Feel this isn't safe. Perhaps I am the wind guy. 47%. Yeah, let's head down. Put a name to Dweegle. That never happens in my campaigns. The players can never talk the stupid player out of doing the stupid thing. Does not settle. Oh, is it going to attack us anyway? Definitely a crag eagle. Oh, it's coming this way. Alright, yeah, that was pretty close. Goodborn, you alright? Just fast enough, luckily. I like that it says their names. I'm so bad at, like, when I read stories at remembering who's who. Back in her nest, not in the mood for Quidborn meat. No reward for doing the right thing, but remember this feeling. Ah, sweet. Well, it gives you more health. Alright, so I feel like Keel should get that. He's a warrior, and he did the right thing, so... And he brought an axe instead of a miner's implement. Oh, to you, my little friend. Catch the spirit, okay. Risk my stupid life to catch a spirit. Dumber things, though. Was that not revealed before? Alright. Who is this? The hunter. That should be good. Ugh. That's... Oh yeah, they might be able to come out there, so maybe standing there would be beneficial. If they don't attack my little leaf spirit friend. Alright. Thanks for the exercise. Feeling a bit doughy. Oh, enchant the axe? Oh, let's get a legacy point. I don't think. Really don't think that I need to enchant my level 1 pickaxe. Alright, anywho. God, I love a good cleave. Everybody knows that. My wife always says she loves a good cleave. Oh no, they can't go there anyway, so... Let's see. There we go, alright. Cooking pot is going to scald them. Is it already hot? Got shackle. The shackle, huh? 10 no damage. Well, that's not bad. Step forward and strike. Probably should have moved up, but I felt like that was safe enough, you know. Yeah, at least early warriors seem like a pretty good safe bet. What is that? Burn. That's some damage. Just behind him. Reluctantly misses that. Oh, another one. My goodness. They shield with a shield. We are rich in shields. Okay, this is offhand. Sense of forest breeze. Be nice and fun on the thorn. Sadly, it doesn't work. Just when you're cut, you need time to heal. Same with everything. A wound needs time, but also tending, right? I guess all I can do is let's not let infection. Alright, so raccoons get an extra 1 armor. Can't do a damn thing about it. Oh well. Alright. Does it say how many? What is that? We have to go around. Alright, well, we got time, right? Oh no, wait. I get the scout button. 7 out of 9 health. Can't really complain about that, right? Alright. Forest has been revealed. Let's achieve our other objectives first. Alright, rock on. Okay, see, here's a... Like, that's clear when there's a pass. Oh, because it's a mountain pass. Clear Witch Plains. Alright, is everybody healed? Looks that way. Why do deepest always have to be so deeply underground? Is that the... I feel like there's a light, like, Lovecraft mythos about this. If they're above ground, we'd call them above us. What did you find? I'm not sure. Ugh. Mushrooms. Sorry, worried about some fungus. Mushrooms are deadly. Yeah, they definitely look deadly as they watch a small creature scurries past them into the cluster. What's that smoke? Oh no, back up. I think it's spores. Maybe we should go around. We don't have time. Who knows what their other tunnels? It's out the deepest. Go this way. Alright, okay. Death by puffball. What kind of legacy is that? I think we should find another one. We can go through without disturbing. Yeah, a decent chance there. Don't bump into a puff. Don't bump into a puff. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not great. Deepest. Hopefully I don't hinder us too much. Let's move on. Alright, demons. Oof, they all gain it. -7 accuracy. That's not good. Those are some nasty puffballs. I've never seen them open before. But hopefully that doesn't apply to mystics. And where the heck? Rather weird place to go. How long are we facing this? Just one more turn. That's pretty lame if it's just one turn. Not that I'm complaining, okay. Alright, can I infuse anything over there? No, not yet. Alright, so I'll have to move everyone before me. actually moves it too. That's nice. Moves the fire there. I was gonna say less than 100%, but yeah, we hit a puffball. Let's see. Alright, let's see. What do we get? 80%, 50%, 80%. There we go. Well, he's gonna shoot him anyway. Oh, he died. I probably should have stood next to him for the defense benefit. XCOM level bullshit. Alright, where's Infuse? It does not affect Mystic. That is good to know. Oh, 100%. Take that. Ugh. His 85% I don't feel are equal to other people's 85%. Alright, what's a Bone Lance? Oh, nice. So much cool stuff with these mystics, man, I'm telling you. I am a fan. What powerful, what is that? I don't know, man. Do we really want to place two tags? What happens? Monster is now stronger. Attacks hobble. Oh, that's kind of, isn't that kind of standard for ranged characters? Okay. These people can heal. They do heal while traveling, that's good. Walking for hours, the light has faded to dusk. I think we're going in circles. I swear I've seen that tree before. You hear that? It's just you stepping on a twig. Yes, that's what it was. Come on, let's go this way. Try to watch your step, twig stomper. Widens, spilling onto a large clearing bathed in sunlight. This music, it calls to me. We should join them. This sounds like a profoundly bad idea. They have no faces. Dance among the stones. Probably travelers just like us. Now they're trapped. Well, don't do crazy shit. How are you ever going to end up with cool features? Alright. Got 2 left feet and better as an audience member. As soon as no one steps between the stones, music washes over him. Unlike anything he's ever heard before, and yet its melodies seem familiar. Were not these drums always beating in time with his heart? Uh-oh. Had he not always found himself absently humming this tune? He flows among them, a beam of starlight woven with the others. There is a moment when the whirling comes to a nearly frenzied pace and the dancers are spinning, orbiting, twirling, ever over to the future. Around him, the spectators cry out in the adulation, and he hears his own voice joining them. With a crashing crescendo, the music falls suddenly silent. A voice like water trickling over a stone speaks. You honor me well, villain. He stands silent, humbled and awed. At his feet something blue, and there's a small book worn with age. For a moment, the constellations on its cover sparkle. Ooh, spellbook? Finally, no one emerges from the stone circle. Who that? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I was gone for so long, but that was amazing. You were gone for like 10 seconds. You just walked into the circle, shouted some intelligible words, and then came back out. The specters vanished right after you went near them. But look, I was given this book. What do the symbols mean? Why would you ask those two? Oh, they asked him. I have no idea. Let's get out of here before any more faces, games, and creatures appear. Part of my soul always be here. That's kind of foreboding, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, so it looks like just 2 more areas. Scout. Next calamity card. 300 days to the next incursion. I'm pretty bad, but I'd like to believe that I'm gonna have these 2 places banged out before then. Well, probably not before the next calamity card. Rustle, rustle, hoot, hoot. Skrr. Not exactly a pleasant country creek, is it? Oh yeah, try and anticipate the worst thing that might happen. In case it does, you click. Uh-oh. Well, I'm excellent. Just make sure you know when to grab my boots when I don't an animal bite to the throat. I'll be fine. I just keep thinking they'll get around me somehow. Hit one of you. Count on us, Catfish. Just worry about your own job in this. Well, that is his job, right? He's like the tank. Ah, they gain temporary damage because they're such great friends. Really warms the heart. Okay, this is... Alright, let's infuse some stuff. That's very, very lovely. Smash us a raccoon. An axe. Not a crappy pickaxe, mind you, but an honest to goodness axe. Hopefully the hobble keeps him from slapping us. Or, you know, the fact that he's... That'll probably also... Just wait. What do we got here? Nothing yet? Interesting. Over there, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, that's that sweet, sweet paladin-ness. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. We blocked it. What is that? 2 armor block. Can I do that? Oh, that is sweet. Don't need line of sight. Alright, what is discuss? Not bad, not bad. Time to taste real axe. Just a pickaxe. Uh-oh. Catfish just leveled up. Okay. Bloodborne warrior. Okay, let's see. What is that? Melee attacks too. Okay, no, we like that, right? That's pretty good. I've used heroism before, but I'm gonna try to make broad strikes always a thing. better shield. Does that look like a paladin shield? I feel like it kind of does. Turning into a bit of a sausage fest, though. I don't know how we're gonna ever create heirs. Alright. The old sausage party of... what is it? Roostrum? Okay. They advanced their plans. Okay, they did get one of these. Let's see. See. I feel like maybe I don't fully understand the quality of legacy points or something. That's very possible. Glad it's you cooking tonight. Alright, Quidborn's a good cook. Well, hunters are normally good cooks, right? As long as you don't mind gamey stuff. After Nillin's no fry fritters. I'm just saying, the bar is low. Don't get too excited. So we'll hit Heartbow. Heartbow? Is it Heartbow? We'll say Heartbow. Heartbow's late tomorrow morning. That detour added more time than we thought it would, and our food is running a bit low. How low? I've got onions and some more onions. I thought there was still jerky. Figured we'd do that tomorrow. Onions aren't a meal, they're an ingredient. I bet I could get us some fish. I bet I could change your mind. Watch this. Okay, so he doesn't look like there's much of a chance of him fishing well. Good onion soup. Start thinking of stories. I think an actress of all people would recognize sarcasm, but apparently not. And let me tell you, if you ever wanted to know how to really decide the origin, even when, so how much longer? Please, that is one slow roasted onions. Yes, perfect. That's a good one's done with the soup. Wow, did Nilin teach you how to enchant onions? This is pure wizardry. Alright, so they're happy with the onions. That's good. We all got one temporary hit point from onions. Alright. We got Nilin, Swan. Oh, we gotta get Nilin a new weapon. He's still... oh god, I didn't see them there. I'm an idiot. I'm a blind idiot. But... so what does that do? Discuss. Oh, nice. This is a very successful, rock just sing, I guess. Alright, we hobbled. Okay, we hobbled him, so that's good. Alright, get your paladin on, buddy. I feel like pulling... I feel like that should get me some points. I feel like you should get to attack because you got pulled in, you know? Wow. That Bogmore learned to regret his decision. Alright, what can we do? What is that? 86% is good, 82 not so much. Is cock? Who's cock? Or keel? Alright, keel. And I feel like we need to plug up this little gap here. We're gonna get hit. 59. Blocked a lot of damage. That's not good. Let's see if we get a better angle here. Oh yeah, we did. Still blocking a lot of damage. Alright, well, you're just gonna get a little poisoned or corrupted, whatever. So we can rock shield people. Everybody gets a rock shield. Yep, there we go. Me historically getting my hunters killed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Paladin does come in handy. I like Paladin. Okay. There we go. Sash of Divinity. Sash. Alright, I feel like we go there. He's kind of going down the Paladin path. Someday people will move back to Heartful Blade. Organ slime will run off into the rivers. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young men will build barns with their sweethearts. Old men will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds the way it should be. I'm quite keen on it all, thinking of staying. Too late for me. Adventure has been stirred in my blood. And that's good, because you are very useful to us. The best we can do is keep moving and hope for peace. Together. Oh, great. Row have extra armor now. Alright. He'll be full health. Fighting, excuse me. What's the opportunity? One of the modest, hopeful nights. Nothing's gone wrong in a week. Our mindscapes have their own geography, range of thought, chorus of pigment lakes of longing and mires of prejudice. The quest among these inner climes is just as daring, adventurous, traditional heroes should be. He's got his soggy book. Doctor's text. Dr. I glowed, her name is. Someone with a winking face threw it into the water. Basically, I had to retrieve it. There you go, talking about had to. I hope that person I'm planning to come back for it. I feel like it's a safe assumption, but maybe. Why would someone want to come back for like a book that they chucked into the lake? There's 2 moons basically. You see more moons than just that. Candle quiet follows. It's the meager, wordless sound that wavers between a going somewhere man and ever too faithful friend. Right, and so they set out on a journey. It isn't even clear where. Come back to the roasting house with me. Go on a journey. Cost nothing. Who's healing? Quidborn, so he's already gone. Oh, they're splitting up. Quidborn and Nala. Okay, so they're doing their side quest. The journey often seems directionless to no end. Long cuts chosen over short expeditions, through the brambles and along barren tracks. Hungry trails, starved for forage as much as for purpose. They don't have the onions anymore? The Quidbird seems to wake each morning with confidence, where his eyes should go, where the horizon his feet should aim towards, and finally, I think we're here. Inside of me. I guess what you mean is, there's my insides. My insides, no, my actual bones and organs. Oh, the branches, the sky, the ground. This is a metaphor. I get that it's pretty unfirming, that it's a pretty unfirming idea. Well, I thought it was too absurd to believe, but then I was like, wait, of course. Of course? A journey is a process of ending up somewhere new, but a new place is only perspective, right? So a place is as much mental as physical. We can go on real journeys in our heads, just like the false journeys over there. Every party's got that weird philosopher. So of course we can wander and wind up inside ourselves, because the separation of all things is at least several parts imaginary. Makes sense, right? And that's the hunter being weird too, not the mystic. The mystic cobbles in the path, I guess. A pig has come. What? Makes itself known to them, shuffling its hindquarters. Pig of my insides, tell me why I felt so sick since the winter. Why is there his bone where my heart should be? What stuffs up my whistle? Good boy, you, listen tight. What? Desiring everything, you lose what you grasp. But only what you're alive to love. Like it's water. You must cup it as consciously as you can. Even then it drips off your oldening knuckles. Oh, great pig of wisdom. Oh, and while you've got it, and while I've got you, if you want lots of money, invest diversely and never make transactions in a panic. Get your full night's sleep whenever you can. Focus on breathing to stop your heart racing. And finally, kill the parasite beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Heracles. Goodborn, what? Why can the pig, or what's the pair or whatever? Site problem. Bacteria dragons gnawing on my spleen. Uh-oh. Remember that? It's my insides. Oh, so they actually are at his insides? Okay. Disperse the bacteria, things like doctors. Medicine strike. Interesting. This is fantastic voided stuff. Ooh, okay, they're nice. They're lined up. Wild grasp. Good. Now I kind of wish I would have upped this paladin, but that's not good. Oh crap, they infuse with stuff too? That's what it is. See if we can do anything with the lamp. Flare. Oh, we got him blinded. That's probably pretty good. There we go. Okay, alright, so Quidborn is stronger. Quidborn gives additional bonus plus some bonus damage. Spell damage. After a range attack against him. Okay, yeah, I wanted to get that anyway. Okay, Mace Tier 1. Things turn to mush as they die, they puddle and seep into the ground. It was disease and now it's gone. I'm already feeling so much better at digesting, so the remedy must have worked. Come on, Quidborn, it's obviously some absolutely bizarre trick. The pig's a god or a lost like or something. Well, I'm pretty sure the pig's my conscience. It also doesn't matter. And that's the other thing, you can't really argue with results. Huh? Goodbye. Several weeks before they're home again. Smell that half across town. Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like glass and maggots. Ew. Pick it up, give it out a good sniff. Throw it away because it's time for the rice. The mushrooms you wanted. Same one as before. Back 2/3. It's just Dr. Eglode's culinary vulneraries. She was also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems. As well. Listen, Quidborn, I've been thinking some more, and it doesn't still make the most sense if it wasn't a disease at all. I mean, it seems like some kind of illusionary thing. Illusionary thing? Why would it be inside my body? Right, well, that's the other part of the... Are you feeling better? Yeah, my heartbeat doesn't have bees in it. And I'm whistling tuneful as a bird. It's a little odd. Okay, well maybe it is true. You can't argue with results, so what's the thing you're making? It's crawdads. It's gonna get parasites. Yes, delicious crawdads. Nab a few. Alright, okay. Quidborn draws back, using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened house, dealing extra. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's, oh, man. See, we get kind of a... That's tough. It's less situational, I suppose. What's that? Kill, okay. How hurt are people? A little hurt. This might be a mistake. None of us knew what had changed the beasts that roamed the wilds. Knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them, left them still. Stone sentence worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we finally found out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. While the rude gloom looks mostly intact, you should still stay ready. Quidborn, anything? I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. Their approach to the town of Urid Gloom is completely silent. Ooh, spooky. But who's that? Got himself a decent shield. Alright, who... This is Keel. nothing's down here, so. Oh, that's right, everyone's stone. Still market. Petrified somehow. I don't know what to say. How many more are there? Tracks, they go up to that barn door. This gets better and better, doesn't it? Whatever did this could still be inside. I think it still is inside. Call me crazy, you guys. Where is this barn? Pretty out of position. I'm not too proud of myself. Maybe he can. That paladin-ness, man, I'm telling you. Paladin is my new favorite thing. Oh no. What can I use? Hobbled. Exactly as planned. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? Pinned. Got a shot on it. We hobbles it some more. 99%. XCOM shit there, man. Alright, this should be good. Ugh. Who is this? What's that? Alright, so it's over there pretty much. Tentacles. Can we not pretend? Can we not pretend like that's normal? That's not normal. Oh, that's cool. I can I get the defensive bonus from being next to his infused item. That's cool. I forgot about that. That is a lot cooler than I thought it was. All right. His name is Gorgon, and that's the enemy. Ooh, that might not be. Alright, what can I withdraw from? Then infuse with that. Ooh, Scalding Rain, that's one of my favorite little infusion things. Can't remember if they're range-based. No, it's not. 87%. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'll take 87% shot all day. Ancient Charm. Okay, I feel like some dodge. Our achievements and bonds with the earth and summons a seedling and so the wondrous tree that clings to the enemy. Ancient tree object with physical attacks. Chase allies plus one bonus. Spell damage. Bone wall with more HP. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, who is this? Alright, heal. Let's do hardiness. I do like that healing one. That is cool. Dead. Do we know how we killed it? Anyway, we kill everything. Nothing is beyond us. I think we've proven that. Hulking carpet schemes. Oh, that's right. Who's it gonna grab? Oh no, not Keel Ka. Thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. I thought it was a temple. Plucks up Keel like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Keel, don't panic. A voice leaks from Keel's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us, weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives? So noisy. You can survive this, just put him down. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon, the master. Ulstryx has promised us silence. Man, I could kind of get behind that. Not a lot. Kind of a noisy-ass daughter. The voice dissolves into a sound-like rain of distant waves, wriggling grips tighten, a tentacle invades Keel here. And for the record, I'm not saying I want to murder children. I get the desire for sound. Stop. Quidborn leaps forward, his bow drawn back, with arrow knocked. He looses, stop his head. Alright. The arrow sinks into the great beast now. Keel falls free of its tendrils. Catfish and Nilland rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise. Quidborn supports Keel, helping him to stand. Are you in pain? A strange stony affliction spread from Keel's ear. Keel? This isn't over. He saw its mind. The stone was in its claws. Keel takes the stone from Catfish's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epicris. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epicris. Hey, it looks like those loot things from Destiny. This town of gloom, these petrified people, even this monster, he's thrown at the wall, meaningless. The Epicris glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master. Ulstryx, it's called, looking for something, some myth or secret. I can think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstryx wants and make sure he doesn't get it. Alright, so Quidborn gets to live a little longer. But Keel got ugly. So I think it makes him look cool, man. Plus 35 to loner. Those aren't mutually exclusive. I'm charming as fuck and I hate people. Alright, there we go. Chapter 1 summary. Victory. Safe tiles 8, towns 1, infested tiles remaining 0, wrecking at 0. So, heartroots, 1 hide, 1 ingot, fabric, no spell credit. 11 years of peace fall. That's a lot of peace, man. Like, I feel like D&D characters don't get that long in between adventures. Victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. Oh, I feel like the extra armor to raccoons was like the least detrimental. Anywho, Keel's getting weirder. The Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Keel's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day at a rude gloom barn. Milland asked Quidborn to journey with him to the forest around Drumroot's Gusht. Together they tended the wild things, root and rock and stream. Through their sweat and painstaking labor, they grew to feel the woods would recover. That's great. I always like it when nature finds a way. Catfish perfected the time-honored art of not doing a damn thing. Feel that. Quidborn noticed that the school at Flowerbury had fallen into disrepair during all the conflict, so he passed summer helping to rebuild it. Okay, here we go. What do we have? These are resources. Currently rocking a tier 1. Nice. LP. Okay, I don't have enough ingots. Alright, what can we do with armor? Hides, fabrics. Okay, so there's really... Alright, well, what's Homeboy and his spoon? Let's see what we can do about that spoon. Wands, right? Start with a spoon. What's that? Heartwood. Or the soul threads that I said I didn't have. Well, poo. It looks like nobody's getting any cool stuff. Do I seriously not? I shouldn't have rushed through. I probably should have, let's see, can we make a better bow? No. I probably should have upgraded some stuff. Oh well. Catfish fell into the work of deciphering the Epicrest. This is true. Hasn't always gone smoothly in progress. It's mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in his research slides into place. Could it mean? He can now guess where their enemies might be. Explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you would do? Raise an army? Right, an army out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd study artificery, or what do you mean by raise? Symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstryx, our master of Gorgons, need this thing? What is it, some kind of divine spear as a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do this? What does it need the spear? Why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstryx? You do realize I was working off a rock, don't you? I was able to find other records of Epicrest rubbings. This was my first clue. An Epicrest is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. And by anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of the other older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or song in some places, Queen of the Seas? No, but get to the point. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost, and according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So this gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. They've got a pretty big head start, so I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember all the havoc these things caused? We couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? Ready doesn't save the weak, sure, but I'm not weak anymore. The shadow deepens. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Fun! Really looking forward to that. Okay, so alright, who found this book? Someone needs to dedicate some time to focus on translating the books. Alright, who should do that? Let's see. Let our weird friend here take care of it. You need at least 2 heroes. Fantastic. Alright. Other 2 over here. Don't you know you never split the party? I know nothing. Long days and nights pass as Nolan combs through the library. He pores over ancient tomes, their pages crumbling with age and ink faded with time. Unfurls scrolls that crackle and split no matter how carefully they are unrolled. At long last, the code is unraveled, the cryptic lines revealed. This is it. Aha, this is it, I found it. The next desk over, Keel shakes himself awake and lifts his head. Did you say something? Yes, I found what we've been looking for. Now that I found it, I can't believe I didn't look in this book first. It's obviously the right one. Obviously. So what do you, so you know what it means now? Oh no, not in the slightest. Now comes the fun part, translating it line by line. You have very different ideas of fun. I'm going to go see what the others are up to. Good luck with your star stuff and scribbles. Yeah, this might take a while. Glimmering pot, no glimmering pool. Into the glimmering pool, that's it. It's done, and it seems to be a map to a place called the Glimmering Pool. Alright, so we know that. This is good. Alright. Keel is also, he can also go. Okay. Quencon. Came down to town looking for help against the Gorgons, and folks invariably told me to go talk to Willie. Well, you found him. Got quite the reputation around here. They call you the salty soldier of Fluffbury. You're going on that? You know, they call the village cat killer, but I don't see him. You recruiting him. The point is, you've got any kind of edge in battle, we could use another tractor and fighter. Alright, but trust me, you're gonna wish you'd picked the cat. Give me a day or 2 to get my things in order, and then we'll be heading out. Alright, so I wonder if he recruits faster. It does not look. So we got 300 days remaining. Alright. Okay, translated books of stars points to this location. Alright, so I don't need to do 2 fighters. No. Let's see, what do we got? No. I am aware of skills. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So what should you guys do? Prepare defense. Let's see. Almost there. This is a luminous stream according to the Book of Stars. The locals call it the Babbling Brook. Sure we're in the right place? Of course I am. Yesterday we all found the split rock exactly where the book said it would be. And today we watched the sunrise on the first day of the new moon. Yes, first day of the new moon cast the rock shadow in this direction. I still can't believe you got me up before dawn. According to this book, we should see the Celestial Falls. It's beautiful. Okay, that is pretty worth getting up at dawn for. I was having the most amazing dream about kissing the softest lips, so probably not. What does your silly book say next? Now we climb. The pool is at the top of these falls. And so they do, pulling themselves up the moss-covered rocks, slipping on mist-moistened stone until finally... Next view from up here. This is it. You woke me from my luscious dreams for this. It's just a small pond. The book says when stars above are mirrored in the pool, then shall you drink of her glory. And that means we wait for nightfall, the hour of her domain. The setting sun slips behind the mountains, and night blankets the countryside in deep purples and blues. The stars begin to come out, tiny silver pinpoints in the darkening sky. Slowly the pool begins to glow. Alright, I must admit, that's pretty spectacular. Now what? Now one of us goes in. There's enough power to grant one of us something special. I feel it's gotta be catfish, right? I don't think anything... He's got stars in his hair. Ever floats his boat. Alright, so let's all fight that. So we got 200. You guys better hurry, or we're gonna be screwed. Oof. Okay, who got ambushed? All of us got ambushed. At least we're all three. Keel brings an unscheduled end to the morning patrol. A loud cloud hovers over the grass, but it's no cloud at all. The earth vibrates. Something's coming. Hey, Keel, why do you hurt Keel? Why do you hurt Gorgons? If we're swift, we can rush them. And damage. Gotta be patient to escape effectively. Count as you go, most kills wins. Just across the stretch of field, a small, well-scouted swamp splotches of land. If they reach it, eluding their hunters would be simple. The gold-green grass shivers, the grisly game has begun. Oh, block. That's the Oh, sucks to be you, though. Oh, wow, I thought there'd be more than that. Cool. Alright, attack. Thought that's what we were doing. Pouring out there and lightning. Alright. Stormy, he says. Unfortunately, not expected, was it? The way the Sunnyroom quarry follows dead roads long washed to chalk stone, wheel scars and memory. Uneven fields beyond this gorge get swampy, especially in summer. They stretch a great distance, too sodden to invite a large settlement. Got this little cave, though. Someone's hungry for an adventure. A curiosity. Don't remember it being here. On a forceful gust, the rain comes chasing them. The rocks slicken, fragrant and dark. Crunkle. At least let's talk without getting soaked, yeah? only a little... Or wait, how far back does it go? Dry at least. Good dance floor. What? As they stood out of the rain, crackle, rumble, thrums, crackle. The world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, a glittering the rain noise come the clatter smash of dropping rocks. No time before they're buried in darkness, listening to the earth rumble and turn over. As things calm, gritty dust stings their eyes, stuffs the nose, and smells of fresh split stone. Alright, you guys dead? Nice try, Lightning King. Alive still, only on the inside. Maybe? Luckily, the lantern's not dead or wet. Taking a longer look, I guess. Let's not lose the exit entirely. Hey, it says it works. Yeah. The way forks. We got stairs here. This looks random, but some other passage. Cool draft from there. Very cold. If there's stairs and a warm hand once carved them, I find that comforting. Careful, look under enough rocks and you will find a snake. And probably a harper beetle too. That does sound fun. Alright. Let's take the ancient stairs, see what we got. The preternaturally cold tunnels are the first page in 100 tunnel types to avoid. Stairwells should be okay. Edges crumble, but the steps mostly hold their shape. Time is louder on the stairway than it seems anywhere else. Scuff by scrape, down they go, touch by touch by touch. Finally their lanterns cast flies out across an echoing hall. The writing is quite ancient. Narek? Original, I think. Oh. Whoops, this thing's probably going to come to life. The stone behemoth guards his shadows. A hippo? Demut. Narek, god of rivers, words, and rhyme. And also justice? And I think just general wisdom. The reference to stonecraft, I think you can see. Demut also showed up to ruin doomed marriages before they could begin. She was the enemy of all betrayers. Interesting. Used to read and be comforted by stories of these old deities, especially the good ones like her. How old do you suppose this book is? That book? Or that what? That book makes me uneasy. Maybe it should be hurrying along. Catfish bends for the book. It's been leaned unsacredly against the altar's foot, warping its spine. He opens it. Think they forgot us? One word on the first page. Gwenad. Narek. You know the two more casts of light that overlap become the same general radiance? That's it. Gwenad. Never knew you knew all this about ancient Narland. You're even reading it. Almost immediately, Catfish utters that word. The whole mountain seems to sigh and then starts sagging inwards around the temple vault. Put it back! Replacing the book fails to halt the awful growing noise of collapse. Steps they came down are buried in a fast-growing boulder cloud. Are we dead? Not what I wanted? But wait. No, yeah. This did once serve as a temple. It would have a through door. But the Ark religion emphasized passage. The going forwardness of... Yeah, is this it? There is a stair. Better than standing around to die. But how do I just leave? I'll never find such a place again. And what did it mean? Gwenad. Runkle. Catfish, come on. Catfish. Nilin drags a half-crushed and bleeding Catfish down the shallow stairs of the passage. Gods that are, including those Narek ones, you're lucky you didn't take your head. I'm okay. Slow because I had to grab what I could. Always should have known. Anyway, there's daylight ahead. Need help walking? Well, and it's also weird. Hey, you hear that? What happened? Catfish alright? There's water noise. They emerge from the buried crossroads in sight of Sunnyland Quarry, unseen above the raving, roving things that wait. Okay, catfish gains half a point of potency. A whole lot of... okay. Okay, max infusions by 1 and allows non-mystics to infuse. I think I will still give it. Mystic. All crazy. All heroes begin with great plan. Catfish is hurt. Okay, wonderful. Just wonderful. I love a good alpha strike. Alright, let's see what we can do here. It is what it is, I guess. Oof. How did he not see him? Man, he's a rock star with that blocking. Dusty garb. Heavy duty clothing, functional state clothing. So okay. Can't cancel. What is it? Leaves a trail of corrupted ground. That's actually not good. So we got plus 50 days. Can't ignore a call to destiny, can I? Flowerberry seems to drift in the night, a haunted ship slicing still seasoned silence. The village languishes in the grips of an awful disease. Many lives taken, many more taken ill. Is that catfish? Quidborn, you look well enough. No one is in the streets but them. The stink of disease curls out each window. Only crickets and the occasional owl song are there to remember the world won't end tonight. Fate has chosen you to accompany me, then I can't say I'm sorry to see you. Feel something happening? It hangs over me, Quidborn, a brilliant lodestar. I'm setting out tonight. I think you're supposed to come. This is strange theater, catfish, if that's what this is. We go to a wild place that appeared to me in a dream. There's poison in this town that was born somewhere distant. I don't suppose it's a chance this is just a dream, just like any other dream? No, I mean, I understand why. Look, it sounds ludicrous, I know. If I'm wrong, at least you'll know I was wrong. In that case, I'm also probably crazy. The journey begins at the downward tip of the year's longest night. Perhaps merely coincidence? Or perhaps destiny's hand has touched the scales. Really, there is no solider thing than fate. Can't leave tonight. Look at the shape of the moon. Alright. Take all the tanks. No, don't take all the tanks. Okay, so they're locked. No, that's not it. Alright. Yeah. Take him. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Extra health. Okay. We have no legacy points left, but we're just kind of... Okay, this is these guys. Alright. Thank goodness for tiny roadside inns. It feels like it's been weeks since I slept in a nice warm bed. Assuming the beds are nice, if the ale's anything to judge by, you're giving this place too much credit. Maybe, but I'll take what I can get. Still, after the journey we've had, bad ale is better than... Mom? Really? That's your mother? Why didn't you tell us she lived nearby? I didn't know. Willie, I haven't seen you since you left home. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? We're miles away from Flowerberry. Oh, your father and I have, well, we had some difficulties, and now I've settled up here in Chan Fields. We went to adventure and they got a divorce. You and Dad? What did you do? Well, it's a little more complicated than... Of course it is. It's always complicated with you. Let me guess, Dad finally threw you out because he was sick of the endless needling, the crabbing, the fussing, it's not good enough. That's not fair. You know what what your father is like. Don't put this on him. When did this happen? Whenever were you going to tell me about it? Well, it's not like I knew where to find you. Well, maybe I left home so you couldn't. Oh? I see. Oh, I made her sad. Well, I'd say we should do this more often, but clearly not. Good night. A jerk. Scathing comeback for a man who never needles anyone. Excuse me, what is that supposed to mean? It means, look, mothers and sons are complicated, and I know it's none of my business. But it seems to me the two of you had a second chance just now, and you let it slip by. If it were me, well, I'd probably let it slip by too, but I'd regret it for the rest of my life. Whatever, I'm through with it all that, maybe I was a little harsh. Give me a minute, will you? Mom, wait. Look, I'm sorry, it was just kind of a big shock. No, you were right to be upset. I never make things easy, do I? Well, no, you never did. But in the time since I left home, I've done a lot of things that weren't easy. I've fought nightmares, saved lives, learned the cynicism's not always welcome, that optimism's not always stupid. I guess if I can do all that, I should be able to manage a civil conversation with my mother. It all sounds so exciting, I'd like to hear about it sometime. I'd like to tell you. And so the next morning, we waited there, hiding in ambush until Teal. Hey, said just a moment, so soon? Afraid so. We finished scouting Chan Fields, but we need to move on. Don't worry though, I'll stop by to check in next time I come through, okay? Alright, safe trails, Willie. Safe travels. Always. See you soon, Mom. I love you. Oh, like, why couldn't they say that? This was like, I didn't want to seem like a bitch. What? Alright, the story continues. Fog descends sometime after dark. Casts an unhealthy shade over everything. But your idea is to attack this place, teeming with inscrutable malevolence in the very depths of the night. What, you think bad hearts are stronger at night for some reason? Really, I don't think it's my choice at all. As they approach the bed of Fallbrook, an unfamiliar odor comes to them, chemical and thick, coating the insides of their cheeks, turning mealy in their mouths. Pressing on, the air grows denser, fouler, and then they see it. What do you call that? Something made that thing. Yeah, someone built an evil stink fountain in the woods. It's clearly not here for any friendly purpose. Look inside that sphere. You can see our town suffering. Kind of obvious, I guess, but let's not get to pieces. Makes my bones itch and my nostrils burn. Let's get on with it. As they move to destroy the strange edifice, a hiss slices the air at their backs. Yeah. Teacher hasn't seen them. We have to move fast. Alright. Ambush the Gorgon before he sees it. Destroy the altar first. Before the beast can react, Catfish and Coolborn have torn the edifice down, destroying its balanced articles and stomping the spell apart. For the demons of Epoch and all free people. Alright, is it just 2 of us over here? All foes suffer 2 damage at the start of the mission. Okay, how many of us? There's 3 of us. Alright, that's still not great. Alright, infuse. Steel fire. Whoa. Not expecting that level of damage. Party on. At least Catfish is learning. There. Enter Guardian at the end of every turn, even if you ended your turn attacking. Alright. Let's just upgrade some. Hunter armor. Alright, well yeah, definitely. A little slower, but okay, the Gorgon dead and the glowing orb being destroyed. For a moment, they could only look and ponder their deed and hope this would be enough to stem the sickness. For some reason, I feel like laughing. Yep, I guess that must be it, huh? Quibbling, the future is solved. The sun begins to rise and the world awakens. In the course of a few moments, the dark cloud of the Gorgon spell is blown apart, faded into memory. Catfish and Quidborn find no more reason to linger. They head home where they will find the wasting illness that threatened to overwhelm their town has mysteriously vanished. I don't know why, but I have the feeling something's over, but I don't know what's next. Always had a quest or omen or something pulling me on. Sometimes I wish I didn't, but now I want it back. I have to decide, I guess. I have to take charge and... Catfish? Look, something always comes up. Just enjoy the rare moment. You can say you're, what do you call it? Simply drifting? Oh, Catfish growing stronger again. Alright. They're done with that. So, we all gather here. And we all scout. Make sure you're ready. Well, ready as I'll ever be. Wasn't imagining waterfalls and pollywogs. Shouldn't we just build a cabin and retire? Let the world solve its own problems? How about I stand guard out here? The cavern of the sea sphere lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. The sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marble blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp, and glows. The canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden in damp shadow and fern-feathered shade. Keel spots it and leads leads the way inside. Smell that? Doesn't it remind you of somewhere? Careful. There's holes. Don't know how deep they go. Heel follows his own echoes into the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and still. It's smoother down here, but looking at the ceiling it seems to go up and up. Something shining up there, reflecting our lantern. Probably a diamond-eyed crab dragon. Better prepare to get crab got. It's cold. Sinking to your bones kind of cold. Can't wait to get out of here. Jump in a hot bath. Catfish? Looks like the end of the tunnel. You can see why you think so. Big ominous door. Alright. Catfish should get the honor. Caliban, towering, reeking of algae and old water, it stalks sedately and stoning limbs from the world. Nice. There we go. Oof, that's rough. What else we got? Razor, alright, let's set this damn thing on fire. Alright, the fire should finish him off. Yep. Fire always does the trick. Thing's been down here for how long? Well, maybe it was grazing outside. So I was coming, ran in here and shut the door. The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. The air in the chamber is clear and almost Keel approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like and grand. It radiates legacy and power. Just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? Thought about that. So what if our myth of a hero queen with a spear to save the seas isn't really our myth at all? What if it's theirs? It's kind of an emblem to them, maybe. A past hero. As Keel grips his spear, a noise begins to grow in the outer tunnels. It's the noise of feet and hooves, of tortured lungs shoveling air, and the slickering squelch of creeping things. By the sound of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape, even if I do believe we'll survive the mistake. Even I don't believe we'll survive the mistake. Alright, so this is an honor artifact. 3 funds and action point on stunt. That's nice. Individual attacks a nearby foe. Yep. It's tier 3. Okay, this is two-handed. Which makes sense, I guess. Alright. Okay, escape Gorgons will keep coming. Awful noises and rank smells rush out of the dark. Please don't tell me I die in a salt pit getting mouthed on by frogs. We're not trapped, they're entering from a different tunnel. All we can do is choose a direction. Avoid as much fighting as we can. Oof, it's gonna be rough. Alright, that's good news. Alright, let's see. Alright. I've never been very good at those, like, sneak out. Well, that's actually helpful. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering if he would have reach to that. He does. So that's where we're going. Everybody gets corruption. Probably shouldn't stand in it, but whatever. Yeah. I feel like this would be a halfway decent spot for like a heroic stand, but not looking to make any martyrs today. Ugh. Oh no, we don't want the Bogmore to grab us. That would suck. Alright, I think we got this. Kind of hang back since you've got their magic spear. Say, let this not be another tale of me losing archers. The Rain Wave. It's just a tier 1 axe, but that is kind of a cool spell damage. It's got a cool name. We left that canyon and cave behind. Enemy's treasure in our hands. We should be joyful, but we know a clash is coming. Nothing I say matters. We managed to claim a hill. One we don't know the significance of. Winning one hill doesn't decide anything. Feels kind of a bummer. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. I hope it does. 11 more years of peace. At least we got some spell points this time. Victories undermine the enemy's plans. Oh good, that corrupt path. I did not enjoy that at all. Willie returns many times to Key and Fields to visit his mother and tell her about his many adventures. Oh, that's sweet. That makes me really happy. Gil found planting trees to be a relaxing pastime. He'd returned to his home with a lighter heart, a softened smile. Business boomed at Sunnyroom Quarry when Flowerberry built a new tower near its center. Gil would come for loads of stone and tell the quarrymaster stories of his favorite fights. While out on an evening stroll, Catfish accidentally locked eyes with a forest squirrel. Thus he acquired a lifelong companion. More like a lifelong pest. Yeah, I said it. Chew your gruel. That's awesome. Willie was visited once by a woman cloaked in ivy. Spirit lay out 3 futures for Willie to pick from. After careful deliberation, one was finally picked. Theo Koth's son had reached adventuring age. Oregon Koth has joined the Demons of Epoch as a warrior. As a greenhorn warrior. Alright, well... I'm surprised to no one that knows me in real life. I'm a huge fan of paladins. Okay, minus gem leg. I guess, you know, like I feel like losing speed is not the way to go. Okay. What is it? Celestial leg. Less armor, more speed. These guys have backwards. Like if I could switch these two, I would. Grant plus 10 accuracy to ally standing in it. At least he's gonna charge forward, farting blue clouds, and I want to be happy. Alright, where is Catfish? So Catfish is gonna be charging around, kind of like a madman, right? So maybe we should get the dude some better link mail, right? Armor, stun chance, dodge. Okay. Night mail. Alright, we need 2 more ingots. Oof. That's cruddy. Okay, so Catfish is actually not. What is that weapon? Oh, it's a 2-handed. Okay. Alright, he's gonna use Golden Howl. That's a cool name. It sucks he's gonna use literally all of our resources to do it. But there that is. Well, I guess that's it, right? I don't have any ingots. I wonder if I could get any kind of, yeah. Okay, so it's only tier 2. Alright, we'll craft that then. Alrighty. Just have hardwoods. Is that enough to get another bow? Surely is. Thorn Howl. I like how they get to name everything. It's not just like the super legendary stuff. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains have been falling for a week. Brief interludes of tense massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melted and water roared from the heights. The seas whirled and wrung at the shores, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge, brackish lakes. Lowland woods and the dam of dry times were swept away, as creatures of all shapes and kinds sought escape from the churning floods. You think our Ulstryx poisoned the weather? After all that time? Why? How? With what? I'm telling you, it's, well, who else could have done this? I'm telling you, it's, well, who else could have done it? Nothing's ever made sense about this, but oh, someone's at the door. A strange party of visitors begs a fire. They appear to be on edge here in the common dwelling and also very soggy. Arnon, you say you're a natural ally. Care to explain? The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath, turns to address Willie and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife, she sent me. Can you believe that? At my advanced age? I grew up here and tested. You know, it looks different. His two underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be about the flooding. Yeah? You know, why the... No, everyone knows it's those tentaclaths, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgon? They're blue. That checks out. But I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion, and it can't be stopped. Almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the milk, the sea. You're right, it shouldn't be. The great balance should be unassailable. But somehow, they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps back down our warrens. Is it Ulstryx? I knew it would be. Ulstryx? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. The beasts have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in, but you slipped by them. That's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed. I agree. We should follow a fungus head as the world drowns. See, Knuckleface gets it. He certainly gives us an option. A strange one, but this weather, these floods, what else can we do? If you want to watch the world sink beneath a rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense... Arnon thuds a lump of soaked fabric on the table. Here's a, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, it'll dry out all crinkly. Follow the map, come to our warren, there learn for yourselves how you can deflect this drowning doom. And these lands, all save. The shadows deepen, all monster groups will draw an extra monster part every battle. Oh, fun. Alright, meet Arnon in Shan's sinkhole. A tile will flood every 150 days. Super fun. It is flooded. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so we want to go there. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so why don't we just send new guy. You go recruit new guy. Oh, all but Oregon. Everyone else can go here. Alright, there we go. That sounds like a plan. New recruit, an aloof hothead. Alright, well that'll be all of our legacy points. And then Delula ran headlong into the Gorgons, pitchfork whirling like a windmill. It would have been hilarious if it wasn't. Hey, don't get me wrong, I was worried about you. At least I did something instead of bolting. How many were there? 2, maybe 3? More like 6 or 7, counting the ones you couldn't see. Don't get me wrong either, I admire your courage. You know what they say, you can't flank a Drovan with one warrior. Is that what they say? Or like it goes without saying. Well then, I can pack up and join you as soon as tomorrow. Just like that? Great, I like your style. What's your specialty? Alright, so we've... well, I feel like it has to be a mystic, right? Like... Alright, so... That's been revealed. Okay, you guys do that. The sun's... Okay, who is this? Excuse me. The sun's fallen and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows float. Nilland, stop for a second. You able to see I don't want to step in bare doings? What I call a buttery mist glops onto your face, doesn't it? The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable. The whirling air almost utterly opaque. Now I'm worried. Keel? Catfish? Willie? I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press to dampen their palms. I don't like tree clinging generally. Kind of a hunter doesn't like trees. And then something vast moves beside them. Slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, and possibly silent. You alright? You're alright. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Alright, so you can choose. Let's find the others. Maybe they saw it too, maybe they saw it better. I'd rather take a look now. Trails go cold soon after dark. Let's do the crazy thing. Come on, Quidborn, who knows what we'll find? Maybe even a mystically beautiful wild woman. Lead on then, hope you don't mind if I stay ready. The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise. Crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets. Approximately where the giant had passed they search. There are no footprints. Or are there? Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at distance to match the thing's huge strides, even as they watch the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, dying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Nilland runs to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with the tip of his wand. Careful. He plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper. It slips his grasp, then floats, settling in the air. Growlven surrounding us, I'm sure. Snatching the seed, Nilland secures it in his pocket. This is shouting distance, right? Certainly worth a try. Keel! Catfish, Willie! Their friends find them. But so do their enemies. Alright, here we go. All hero. Sort of. Whaling provides no armor. Ooh. Right. Fire spirits! That'll be fun. Basket of spears. There we go. And the stump should be killed. Let's see. There we go. Got a lesser buff. Whew, finally. Maybe luck goes in our favor. What the heck is this nonsense? Where are they gonna? Okay, coming from over there. Ooh, that's no good. Alright. At least he can't walk away now. There we go. Willie's gonna need to wrestle. Shot at so much. Again, the night belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. You know why I hate night battles? Can't tell why my clothes are wet. Everyone's still here? Newland could wonder how what they saw. Colossus striding silently through silver fog. The others never saw more than the great banks of mist separating them. And with a further search for the sign of his land fastened to the forced camp, precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. You're an enigma, little seed. William plants it in a sun-blessed hillside in the bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? I know I'm very excited. What am I doing? Me too. There we go. Willie and Kat are why are they rivals now, man? They've been like good friends. Alright. Greenhorn Mystic. Fancy getting fire does not burn out long. Fuse. Wood active splinter salvo, liquid upgrade, infernal rain. Presence charge against opposed dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who can adjacent or for any reason. Once per turn, as a single action, Bella pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them into a single point, creating an infused blaze on a tile of debris. Elementalist it is. Oh no, you two do that. You guys take care of that. The rain hasn't let up much through the fall. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk and dead mice flooded fields. People are moving toward the mountains. Going by Arno's map. Nearly there. You good? Now's when we find out whether we've been too trusting. I've heard it said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. The whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Alright. Go. fatty called the alarm, bringing all of his raccoon friends. It's a gorgon. Unbelievable. We need to upgrade those bows, man. Nice. There's the gorgon bastard. Nice. I knew I wouldn't regret taking that counterattack. $5.75. Alright. Winter Blast. Killing me. Killing me. There we go. That's why I put him there. %, 62%. Oh yeah, they're rivals now or whatever. What's a shark trap? Big trap with shards on the floor, pinning and doing step on them. See if I can keep him around. Got my back, may not be done fighting. Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a roof frame tunnel. So you made it! The old Deepest leads him into the dark. Here walls are slimy and black, streams of water slush on either side of the hastily gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling, support beams have clearly been rushed into place. Take any Alfred tunnel. They've been falling in. It's not what you want to hear after you're underneath, you know? You kind of want to hear that beforehand. Deeper in the earth walls devoid of granite. Flowing water follows cavern tunnels. Carbon channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? Oh no, we can't. You want breakfast? It's mid-afternoon. Ah, but we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. Oof. That sounds like my kind of paradise. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through to the other side. Here they are, dear, the badger and the brute, and more to follow. Glad we did offer them from. Oh, she looks terrifying. I don't think I want anything to do with that. Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old grum, I keep saying. What's that smell? Breakfast? Damp feet is my guess. Mulch tea? Oh, aye, adventurers, this is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. Excuse me. It's said I was born in the basin of a dried caldera to spirits of the salt and rock. It does get said a lot, but not actually true. Right, technically it's false. You two are married to each other? We're mostly married, in times of strife, it's nice. Stop pretending we're at a picnic. The brute speaks reasoned language. You come because we must defeat the Gorgons. Is that right? We told you knew how. I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader, I learned of him, Ulstryx. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing. Ulstryx? We know that name well enough. Yes, Ulstryx raised a great number of his brethren, and they went to the valley of god-beast Moatana. And of that great god-beast, they made pewter. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard, and wipes it on his cowl. Who? Moatana. Moatana is an ancient one, the keeper of balance. The unassailable balance of Moatana keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatana is dead, that throws off the weather, and the seeds, and the peaks. It will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup. Use the carrots and beans, and glue the onions. So that's why Ulstryx needed his army, to slay a god. Well, what was the point of that spear we bled over? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed to unite whatever Gorgon's behind his crusade? What matters is this: Moatana cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer. A medicine? My root beer should be able to restore the great Moatana if you can get it to her. My brewing goddess Velda. Well, assuming all that's true, why us? Don't you have your own lackeys? The deep down sum of it is, we're afraid, so our people are made frail. Water's the worst doom. The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless, so too are his hordes. We're too old, slow, I'm scared to die. The Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go? Are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The badger grows quite asky, but I'll answer all your questions. Over breakfast, I'm still hungry. It's salty warm. Velda is true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of crumbs, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Lassie Velda hand over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. That monster does no damage. Those things aren't the worst. I don't think so. Excuse me. It is what it is. Oh, confront Ulstryx. Excuse me. I assumed that was the end of that. Where did Ulstryx go? Do you know where Ulstryx is? Right there. Alright, 18 days. We're going to lose another tile. Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them, attacking and destroying tiles until they're defeated or repelled by defenses repelled. Alright. Do we know a strength? Incursion size 5. Well, everyone over there quickly. It's not like nice. They've fallen in love. Oh, that's so sweet. I was kind of hoping that would happen. Ugh. Okay, so there's really not room for these two. Oh, maybe they can continue our good scouting works. Yeah, that works. Alright, calamities. Your enemies advance their plans over time. The Trail of Corrupted. Dangerous. Let them do their thing, I guess. Can we prepare some defenses? Alright. The Gorgons have come, hisses and roars and trampling feet. The earth almost bubbles and quakes. How should the defenders respond? Let's see. Stay hidden until the last moment. Fight with cunning. Let's do that. Concealed amidst their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy, choosing the moment to strike. It's up to them. Okay, so we'll probably start in the Grey Mist or whatever it's called. See it? Great plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. Uh-oh. Guys, do it up. That reveal everybody or no? Jeez. Nice. Step in my trap. Okay, here we go. Go through? It does not. I feel like, are these just villagers or whatever? Let's see. Silk step. Nice. Two more units here. Nice. What do we got? Forgot about you. That's not good. Okay, that is good. This pleases me. Alright. Dodged it the whole... Uh-oh. Kill all enemies. More are coming. Alright, cool. I don't know, man. Portals are something else. Alright, let's see. He's got the scalding rain. I can't do it yet, okay. Oh no, that's not how I thought I was moving. I'm a dum-dum. Does that mean... Oh. Really? I killed you with my stupid... Yeah, well, I deserve that. Let's see, scalding rain. Kill all enemies. It doesn't say more are coming though, so that's good. Alright, villagers, good job. Okay, what do we got here? 71%, alright. Sounds good time. Keep knocking that. Oh no, wait, they gained it. Corrupted pet. Okay, let's see. He's good and all. I don't feel. There we go. Death and his boy. Called to a hill village where an acquaintance of theirs has lost her wife. The hard thing, death. We forgot how quickly things can turn. The funerary rites are brief, the crowd that gathered is impressive for such a small town. As mourners disperse, Lilith and Kath will spot. The lily is standing by a flower-strewn cart, bearing a leaf-shrouded body. Lila. Sorry to hear about life. A lot of folks came. Friends, how many years has it been? They go with her, the road to her home on the hill. You lose perspective sometimes. Easy enough to do, sadly. You think you'll have years together, decades, from your first cake to your middle years, old age, then, and the two help only to transfer the shrouded body to a small, prepared clay room beside the house. They settle inside and she tells them of her plan, and of the provincial customs she's observing. Green veiling, it's called. A woven shroud of dawnswood. Dawnswood grows thick around here in the little woodlands you see. It has a strong aroma. Body stays fresh, sometimes as long as 4 years or 5. We hill folk will generally build a clay home for the departed on the house's shady side. Wedshaden is the word for it. It means memory house. And she'd normally lie there for her turn when the shroud of dawnswood turns black. She'd be buried. Got a lot of respect for the old ways. They're rooted in deep truths. But I don't plan on waiting. You don't plan to wait? So you plan to bury her soon? Tonight even? No, my wife Blythe and I will be going on the journey, and I hoped you'd come along. Oh. A hard sudden rain falls, glittering and drowning like a swarm. Yes, I hope you'd come. Be our escort. It's a dangerous world, and you're both strong. Stronger even than I remembered. Oh, we're here now. We'll come along with you if you need protection. Me too. How many people did I... Okay, there's 3. Okay, confront. Alright, so what's all going on? I'm confused. Alright, so they're gonna do their thing. Alright, and then we'll do Ulstryx. Just west of Keen Quarry, Belilla leads her ox and cart, carrying the body of her wife down through the hills into the arms of an old forest. Mist rolls in as twilight takes hold behind a cloudy sky. I swore we had a clear night. Hard to predict, it's hill country, wild skies. The place I'm looking for shouldn't be far. I ask about Blythe? I don't think either of us ever met her. I remember you talking about her. I'm sorry, she never came with me to Flowerbury. I always wanted her to, but she was never quite well enough, and she insisted on staying home to tend the farm. We met in the spring. I remember clearly. My grandma had just passed. There's nothing more precious than a woman who can make you laugh, even when you're hurting. We built the farm there on the rocky hill. We liked the farm, Blythe. She was a sweet and simple woman. Shy, though. She was born with an illness that never fully left. Our good times were great, but our bad times, when she couldn't rise from bed, those made my heart splinter, and one day, it shattered. There's one thing I know, but I don't want to live in that empty house without her. The forest has been dead quiet when they entered. As they've gone deeper, noises have filtered into hearing. Drips, scrapes, low trills. The smells have turned richer of damp earth, spicy bark, quilted mosses, and purple, green, and beige. Soon the ox halts. They come into a clearing where a goddess lives. Oh. Balda? Oh, Lilla, you expected this? Yes, I intended to find her. The reason I brought Blythe here, the reason I'm here, and you're here. Uruwe, she's a goddess of borders and in-betweens. This realm of hers welcomes both dead and living. So I'm here to join her. Blythe and I can be together still. Lilla, go slower. You're going to join her? How? Look, it's this forest. I've read about it. This goddess, Uruwe, rules it like a region between our world and a place for the departed. I suppose it exists for us, for those like us, a place Blythe can be without pain, and I can be with Blythe. But isn't it just like dying yourself, crossing over to be together? I won't be able to leave this place, but why would I wish to? I'll still live. You will too. We'll just be here. You have to understand, this is what I want. All I need is for you to help me complete the ceremony and take the poor ox back with you. Try to imagine if you had been someone meant, if you'd had someone that meant everything to you, your whole world. Can't stand here, let you throw your life away. You know, it should be her choice. Can't say this. Not that I'd claim to understand. There's no one I love enough, I suppose, that I'd go haunting this gloom with them forever. But alright, what's the first thing? We'll lay us both at the foot of the shrine, and then we'll test us. Uruwe will. Test, huh? Well, fortunately, I'm one of the greatest cheaters there is. Dangerous. You must duel Uruwe's guardian. That's why I needed you along. But if you decline, I'll understand, and I'll fight it alone. You're not a fighter, Delilah. Delilah. We'll go with Delilah. Hold on there, Blythe. You actually do this sort of thing? They put Blythe's shrouded body from the cart that they did pull it. True to its reputation, the woven vines of Dawnshard kept her perfectly preserved. With Blythe across Delilah's lap, the two rest at the foot of Uruwe's shrine. Goddess Uruwe, hear me beneath your mercy, lie two who wish to roam your realm together, live in your lands and laugh again. Please permit us to stay. Send your guardian and my champion shall stand to fight it. Send your guide and my love and I shall go behind. Garlands of mist wrap, twist, rough boughs, statues, arms and legs, and over the damp, dusted cheeks. The quiet air clumps in their throats. But then, the voice of Uruwe is a groan, far away and felt more than heard. It's a sound of stones and roots that rises from everywhere deep down. The noise nears them, crashing through the trees. A retainer of the old god. That doesn't sound like an easy fight. Get a crush on Delula. Alright. Where's this damn thing? Oh, there it is. that shark thing? No. Discus, though. That's weird, I stuck around. The Guardian falls, its great stone knees clattering apart, rolling in the mosses. The wheeling rocks gather dust and shadows as they settle, until they look like they've rested there for centuries. The glade goes calm, and then Belilah starts to fade. Goddess? The wrapped body of Blythe across her lap seems to lose its substance. It is time to say thank you, friends. And she's gone. Well, now that's done. Where's that ox got to? Yeah, good thinking. They find it, night far off, blowing pleasantly and munching clover. There's the same sunlight shone on her bird, shone on her neck. She took her road to town, but never again. Love means more to us than sunlight, doesn't it? Catfish, still awake? Pick these up around the stones. Or Belilah disappeared. Didn't even think about it. Making notes. We return to the farm. Belilah and Blythe want to go. They set things in order and see that it passes to a worthy family. Then they're on their way again. The road is pale, splotched and torn in places with ruts and grass. Stretches of the journey are entirely worthless. What's on your mind, Millard? These memories, old wishes of ours. It's hard to let the good things go. I know it is, and I feel sometimes when it picks up, I don't know. Yeah? The road the color of old candles fills in front of them. Behind them. Once for combat, it's swift action. It's 3 armor and 2 warding to himself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. I'll think Ignite. I think Ignite's cool. Alright, let's see. Alright. That's pretty much that. Oh crap. No, yeah, fight that. I feel like you should get to fight with his beloved. Warrior. Yeah. We've got 20 days. Alright, yeah, that's plenty of time. What is that? Research site. Alright. Gorgon Slayers. A hillside cave serves as our final campsite. I admit, we stand little chance, but we're Gorgon Slayers. We've all chosen this long-odds profession. And know what? We're pretty good at it. Be sure of your gear. This is the last sleep. We'll be prepared. Alright. What did I say? I needed to... These bows kind of needed... better bows. He's here, right? I didn't just put that on someone who's not here. Alright. that's about all we got. The Valley of the God Beast, Moatana. We knew we were set for an unwinnable fight. Even in the restless rain, it's a beautiful place to die. Goodborn, we have a chance, don't we? Not just winning, but surviving. The thing to remember is that life itself is meaningful. Lose a battle, keep a life. There's always tomorrow, even today, I'll say that. You know what I'm sick of? Water. Good luck if you want to catch me bathing after this. The sky grieves, the woods and stones. Oh, no. What are we to you? Their path climbs the hill ahead of them. Whatever awaits. Approach Moatana. Alright, where's Moatana? Alright, over there. We're gonna fight our way through this. That's good stuff. A good bow, I think. Up. There's the bad boys. It's like a truck, he does. I guess I just catch everyone up. I don't know what to do. Oh, that's right. It needs to have debris. Hit him here. Nice. Just want to finish in the goo. I don't remember how many axes this is. I don't know, this might actually be the end. Now's the time. Look at this thing. Were you really around all this time? Climbing up its sick neck. No, it unseals Velda's earthenware bottle. Just going to pour it on the thing? You see a pour hole. Douses the petrified head of the god beast Moatana with spicy, sweet-smelling elixir. Not working, is it? Ah, well, we're out of time. Ulstryx, who's here? I was a wandering wounded, vengeful, fateful hurt. We all were by that point. Still, it was sad to end it in blood. Ulstryx would have never given us peace. When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, two worlds were born out of one. Ulstryx, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake. And he dreamed he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and spoil beneath black waves. We know the Gorgons are old. Maybe they aren't easy to use. My vanity hoped we threw him some surprises. If possible, we were as fools from the very beginning. We unpuzzled the stone and chased the spear at the glass. We struck a blow, I think, in taking it. But our groveling plunder of Gorgon heirloom gave him a story to tell. Our species cast as the scrabbling villains. Incited, his Gorgon brethren together rose behind him to tutor this gentle god. And the ocean rose while the rain fell and the ice of the world turned to melt. For a while, I'm sure he believed his dream would replace reality. But it won't. Animals will keep coming. Okay, good to know. Still Ulstryx. Back so. So good. So far, so good. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of monsters. Just throw a ranger at us? That's awesome if you could. Oh, like Cleavy Cleave. I thought I had Cleavy powers. Alright, let's see. I confused. Damage is better than nothing, yes. Hobbled him. That's not good. Morgan feels as its limbs are made of lead and tries to call out a warning, but it's too late. She doubles over. Survive. Corbin's voice is all she needs to hear. One must live to share seasons in silence as long warmth in the rainfall. Share arms, share sickness, share meals with the man she loves. And if that place were reversed, she'd expect Corbin to do the same. It's not good. Corbin's pissed, understandably. getting there. Slow and steady, I guess. At least Ulstryx is so fucking fat that, like, you can't really do anything. I don't like that, though. God, I love warriors, man. Applies poison to enemies who step next to it. I like the inspiration. The mighty Ulstryx finally crumpled before us. His reeking corpse twitching still. It was over. Some would say we saved the world. We did save the Ember of it. We cupped the red coal of life, held it away from the water, carried it into the next morning. Wreckage, loss, destruction. It would take time for the water to go down, the memories to lose their bite, rebuild, heal, and maybe to live new lives someday. But our story was just one of many. The end. No undos. I feel like I should have done it in like whatever that mode where you can't. Iron Man mode, whatever you call it. Previous years of peace, 22. Final years of peace, 105. I like how everything's measured in peace.
Something in the woods is very strange. Creatures lurking suffer worse than mange.
Well, literally exactly when I intended to end the stream.
What winter yet will bring.
It's a good thing too because I'm fucking missing that so I can watch it.
Strange. Something in the air now smells of fear. Townsfolk in their taverns huddle near. Chitter chatter whispers know the truth. Something in the air now smells of fear. Something in the shed is sharp and true. Simple folk don't know what else to do. Practicing against a sack of grain. Something in the shed is sharp and true.
A lot more people who worked on this than I honestly expected. Nobody retired. Well, I guess that initial campaign is only like 3 acts.
Something in the woods is very strange.
worst organs and stuff in the world. I can't promote anyone. Right? Can't promote. Okay, so these guys we can promote. I feel like Catfish should get promoted. He was a badass. Get a pet? Yeah, didn't last very long.